Hi, my name is Poeartistry. I am excited to welcome you to James Poeartistry Productions. You are tuning into an incredible experience known as Poeartistry Gold, where we delve into the art of commentary, storytelling and poetry. We aim to bring you inspiring and thought-provoking content.
This is a Poeartistry Gold moment by the author James Lynch.
Good day, perceptive readers. This is James Lynch, and welcome to Poeartistry Gold number 116. I want to take this time today to actually not only congratulate you for another day of life and appreciation, and to also give consideration to these thoughts that I'm going to share with you briefly. What I want to remind persons, just in case they just need a little reminder, is never forget who you are, what your likes and dislikes are, even though they may change over the years. What was the original goal or intention you may have set from a young age, but only had a certain amount of knowledge to maybe accomplish what overall you wanted to do in life. Granted, there are many persons who really don't start thinking about what they want to do until what? I mean, sometimes it doesn't even start until college. Oh yeah, they may express different aptitudes and abilities that people around them, especially adults around them, may see, and actually, and I'm saying this in a nice way, even try to guide or even project what they want these younger persons to do, but all the same, the younger person may just go along with those guidelines because, one, it's going to put a roof over their head and some food in their mouths and money in their pocket. Yet, they may still go on for the next even decade or so, not really know or knowing what they want to do as something that they can enjoy, you see, for the rest of their life on into eternity. And that's the reality of the matter. So a lot of young persons, they experiment a lot. And that's practically what I'm just telling you is a background for some parents. They just tell their child to do. Find out what you want to do. Now, there's actually some scriptures that God was speaking about in Ecclesiastes about, in your youth, run and do everything you want to do or what have you. I'm putting that in my words. But God was still reminding us that, He'll still bring such actions or what have you, if you will, into judgment, okay? But the way that it's expressed in Ecclesiastes, it truly is more on, it's almost like find out who you are, find out what you like and things of that nature. Because remember, Solomon was involved with writing Ecclesiastes, and he was the smartest man alive by God's Spirit, you see, when he was on the earth. And yet God truly did allow Solomon to do all sorts of things that I won't even get into. Yes, King Solomon. And the main aspect of what Solomon did with that knowledge that, that went too far with it, that, brought into judgment from God something, was the aspect that, he started really ignoring God's law, if you will. I'm just going to put it in a simple form about how to handle idols. You see, what to do with idols, not to be giving his worship to idols. So that was the aspect of the Bible that was really talked about near the end of Solomon's reign of what he ended up doing. But let me tell you, there was a lot of other stuff that God wasn't even having written in the Bible about, Solomon did this, and he had so many of these, even though, yeah, it does mention just how many concubines and wives he had. And so you know what goes along with that. And so the whole aspect of it, it was more of pointing out that God was saying, now Solomon, you know what I told you about having all these different wives and foreign wives or what have you. And so he went so against that it really did come true that God said, having that many, you see, foreign wives and belief systems in that way or what have you, it will turn, you see, you against me. See, that was already written in the law about why God did certain things the way they did. But what I want to still emphasize, along with that knowledge, as far as today, a lot of persons will never get to that point or even have the desire, or maybe, hopefully not, but will have even the desire to live life on that level that even King Solomon was living, where he basically said everything he could think about doing, he did it. He certainly did everything he thought about doing, but he still came to the conclusion. See, talking about not forgetting who he is, not forgetting who he is truly inside, what he likes, what his goal was to be. He still mentioned that he came to the conclusion that it was still to serve God. You see what I'm talking about, perceptive reader? It was still to serve God. That was his desire. And so that's what I want to mention with you today. When you have gone through different eras of your life of learning in this way or that way, depending on the situation, even what some people would consider serious situations, you know what? Those situations can still be handled, because I've seen them handled without a lot of people getting bent out of shape, you see, who are actually helping you to deal with that situation. Um, if you're feeling like, oh, I'm just a no good bum or what have you, where the person who helps you with maturity is most likely not going to call you a no good bum, huh? So we have different people in different roles that help in different ways. And so I just want you to know that live your life and realize God, even Jesus, knew all the sorts of things that his people would be experiencing in life. And then, I want to emphasize, yet there was still the ransom sacrifice for them. And it's something that the genuine, the repentant, even persons who don't even know God yet, in time, see, throughout their life, they will come to get to know him on that level. There's such understanding of life will not only continue to help them grow. The scriptures does talk about how this means everlasting life. They taking in knowledge of you. See, the only true God and Jesus Christ are the one whom he sent for. That everlasting life, it comes with wisdom that we're gaining as well. So, keep doing the best you can in sincerity and integrity. And things, you see, will work out, because God, who reads the heart, will continue to make it work out for you, at least spiritually and mentally. And he will also continue to give you a clean conscience with it. Have a wonderful day.